Yes, let's talk about World War II Templar Order and also the Assassins at the same time. But first, we're going to 1937, where they actually established Abstergo Industries. That was done by Henry Ford, Ransom Eli Olds, and Gero Kremer. Kremer is probably one of the most important people throughout the entire World War II, so understand that. But during the 1930s, Henry Ford shipped out an Apple of Eden to Hitler so Hitler could start gaining power. In doing so in 1939, Hitler then started World War II, ensuing the actual power of the Apple of Eden and bringing chaos, bringing in Franklin D. Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, and also Joseph Stalin, essentially starting World War II. But at the same time as the war just started, the nuclear project started. In doing this, Kremer then decided to do his own secret project under the mask of the nuclear project. This project was called Die Glocke, which the first stage of the Animus was meant to be a time travel thing. It was discovered by Eddie Gorm in 1943 at the water facility of Vemork. When he discovered this, he also came across Kremer and tried to kill Kremer. But Kremer tried to use the project to try and escape in, time travel, but it did not work. And as allies were actually going and barraging on the actual water facility, in the ensuing chaos, Kremer escaped Gorm's hands and fled with his life. But in July 1943, Posh and the Templar organization actually had to team up. So the Assassins and the Templars teamed up because the Templars lost control of Hitler. Hitler has gone on his own path and they started collaborating to try and assassinate the man. And on Posh's orders, on July 15th, they were able to kill Kremer. This task was done by Gorm and Julia Dusk, but in the process, Julia Dusk lost her life as she took a bullet trying to save Gorm. And at this time, after they assassinated Kremer, Posh is the one who took the Apple of Eden for himself to keep under control. He then started working with a Templar scientist known as John von Neumann to try and use the Apple of Eden to go back in time using the Die Glocke project to go kill Hitler before he could get all the power and everything, which did not work. Gorm then went and actually killed Nikola Tesla, who was also on that ship, and in that moment, Posh and John von Neumann claimed the project a failure. Gorm died in the process. In July of 1944, the Templars were able to get control of Hitler again, and in doing so, ordered him to try and kill his double in the 30th of April 1945. Hitler was supposed to rendezvous with the Templars with the other Apple of Eden that he's had control of, but in the process, he was killed then by the Assassins. 2 months later, the Templars then sanctioned the Manhattan Project and launched 2 nuclear bombs on Japan, ending the entire World War. So by the end of this, the Assassins had 2 Apple of Edens. And the Templars had one of their biggest successes and failures.